I believe a lot of things can be accomplished before you seek legal counsel. And so, you know, where you're in marriage counseling that may turn into separation or closure counseling, you know, what kind of conversations can couples have that might benefit them as they go into their separation?
Well, it's very helpful if both parties are willing for couples to identify their responsibility for the end, their contribution to the ending of the relationship, for each party to take responsibility for their part in closure. In addition, talking through absolutely a draft separation agreement, that's another piece, and how they want things to go. Negotiating that, the counselor can be helpful in that process. And again, ensuring that they're seeing outside support services, including people like yourself, for the financial piece, and knowing, I mean, all of that is important to happen before the separation occurs. All of that.
Yeah, I would very much agree with that. I think sometimes that's the step that can get missed.
That's a big step to miss, because ultimately, particularly when there's children involved, although the couple, for example, who decided to separate it, haven't been able to successfully unravel the negative dynamic that ended up ending their relationship, we really don't want them to continue to reenact that while they're parenting their children. So helping them identifying that and find other ways of relating only benefits the children. And having clear agreements where people don't feel defensive or get equally volatile. These are all things that kids can be exposed to, whether they overhear a phone conversation or where they children are looking with eagle eyes to find out how everybody is. So if somebody is really not okay because of higher conflict or a lack of resolution, the children are looking for that. They're looking to their parents to see, is everything okay? Because the best message a parent can give through separation is, you know, this is what's going on. Well, that's another thing to discuss, how to discuss with the kids, when to talk to the kids, all that stuff before the separation happens. But we want the parents to be confident about their agreement. We want them to feel good about, as good as they can, about what's happening, that their voice is equally considered in the agreement moving forward before they actually move.
Yeah, so that is a really clear, you've repeated something another counselor repeated, which is, I wish that I could have had 2 sessions to talk about how to talk to the children before getting separated. So you really identified that as one of those pieces that's worth coming to see a counselor, just to understand how to talk to the children about what's happening and how important that is, because it sets up a shared value that the couple has moving forward, which is, we want a positive outcome. We want a better divorce because of our children. It's the unifying factor to begin with.
Absolutely. And for some couples, they'll decide, okay, so we weren't able to rescue this marriage. We weren't able to do that well together, but let's do the separation together really well. Let's have this be the least possibly damaging experience it can be for our kids. And let's get consultation about how to do that effectively for our children.